Guess what? I'm told we have reason to celebrate. And that reason is, in the year 2020, for the presidential election, Arizona might be what they call a battleground state. That means that our 11 Electoral College votes will actually mean so much to the candidates for president that they'll spend a lot of time here. I don't think that's a particularly good reason to celebrate. And you know why? In the year 2020, Arizona will be 118 years old. And what that's telling us essentially is that for 117 years, Arizona has been irrelevant. And that's the problem with the Electoral College. Next presidential election, like every other presidential election, only 4 or 5 states will actually matter, those so-called battleground states. Everybody else will be taken for granted, which means the votes in those states don't really matter, and that's a shame. And that's why, rather than wanting to become one of the battleground states, what we should really want is to abolish the Electoral College, because that's the only way every single vote in every single state will count. As it is, if you are a Republican in California, it must be very frustrating to know that during a presidential election, you will have cast millions of votes for the Republican candidate, and none of them will really count because all of your electoral votes will go to a Democrat. Or if you're a Democrat in Texas, and you will have cast millions of votes for a Democrat, but all of your votes were going to go to a Republican because they're going to have the majority of the votes. That's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous way to run a country. And it's the only election in the United States where we do such a thing. In Arizona, we don't. In a county, we don't. No other place do we do that. So, honestly, I know that it would be a good thing for Arizona to get a little more attention. But big picture-wise, they're not telling us that we're relevant now. They're telling us that we've always been irrelevant. That's not a good thing.